My brother ruined my first relationship, and years later I ended up marrying his girlfriend. Susan didn't believe a word of it because it was easy enough to disprove. But it wore on her. Constant whispers, constant drama. The nail in the coffin was when she got screenshots and evidence that I was cheating on her. Completely fabricated, but after months of being dragged through the mud, she broke down. She told me she loved me, but couldn't keep living in a circus. She didn't believe the evidence, but she was done with the constant stress. She walked away, and I was crushed. And in true Stan fashion, not long after she left me, he tried to swoop in, like clockwork. Susan wanted nothing to do with him, rejected him, and ended up moving out of state. Cut contact with everyone. That was it. Gone, like she'd never existed. At that point, I was done with my family. I told them if they contacted me again, I'd look into restraining orders, legal action, whatever it took. Shockingly, they actually left me alone, for a while at least. I poured myself into work, tried to rebuild, and just existed for a few years. Then life decided to throw in the most twisted plot twist imaginable. When I was 26, I met Chloe at a cafe. She was 25, and we hit it off immediately. There was this spark, and for the first time since Susan, I felt like maybe I could let someone in again. Problem was, she had a boyfriend. She was upfront about it, and I respected it. We stayed friendly, nothing more. But eventually she admitted she'd fallen out of love with him and was going to end it. So she breaks up with him. Guess who the boyfriend was? Yep, Stan. Neither of us had any idea. Chloe tells him she's done and that she's been talking to me. The guy absolutely loses his mind. According to her, he was in the kitchen screaming, throwing glasses and plates while my parents tried to stop him. Honestly, wish I could have seen it because that's probably the first time they ever saw their golden boy for what he really was. A spoiled man-child. Of course, the fallout landed on me. My parents blew up my phone with angry calls and texts, accusing me of stealing Stan's girlfriend, as if grown women are some kind of property to be stolen. Chloe had no idea about my family history at this point, so she was just blindsided by all of it. Me? I couldn't resist being a little sarcastic. I shot back with, well, I guess she wanted a real man and not a boy. That sent them through the roof.